So I'm talking to someone who knows they have a lot of spiritual authority. I'm hearing walk by faith, not by sight. But there's like a very confrontational energy that we'll get into in a moment, and it's not it's not me confronting you necessarily, because this is more like the energy that I'm discussing is a okay. So I'm prefacing this message. Listen. You have got to stop telling everybody everything. That sounded kind of sharp. You have got to stop telling everything to anyone, individual, even the ones you love. And I'm saying disclose everything, okay? And that has something to do with walking by faith, not by sight. And so let's say you have a plan. You know, as a spiritual authority within your own life, okay, you might have some type of anointing, some leadership lens to what it is that you do with your gifts. But it's like, I'm going to let the cards talk. The King of Wands is on the bottom. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, you have authority. I would say power, but like you have authority because you understand the element of faith. It's not optional. Okay? You have a very unique understanding, but also a very clear understanding of how the universe operates, how things materialize, how things go from the spiritual realms to the physical realms, okay? So let's talk about this confrontational energy. That's the Tower. The Tower in reverse. So I feel like whatever's about to come through is, and let me be clear, this message is not for everyone. You will know in your heart if this message is for you, because I don't really know what's gonna come out now, okay? But I know it has to do with elusive deception. I was gonna say illusion, but elusive came out. And that's how I know I'm channeling. And so I feel like there's something in here that's going to prevent unnecessary damage in whatever ways, okay? I have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like it's somebody that you talk to one-on-one. It could be a business partner. And now listen, this is not for everyone that comes across this. This is something you already had a hunch about. You had the hunch prior to this, okay? Don't apply this if it's not your message. Because I know y'all gonna be in the comments talking about, is that me? I don't know. You should know. So it's giving business partner, but it could also be somebody that you manage material resources with, okay? This should not create anxiety. This should soothe something for you, okay? We have the Page of Swords. I'm gonna be honest, the Page of Swords kinda gets on my nerves. The Page of Swords is that energy, how it's showing up right now in this specific situation is someone who wants authority, but they make quick decisions, okay? And they might be making decisions without you. without the full like knowledge of the repercussions of their choices and their actions. And that's why you are either partners, or it's just the nature of whatever relationship exists here. Okay. Yeah, the Four of Cups. So tell me, what is it about this confrontation that they need to know? Page of Wands. Again, I feel like this person, the individual in question here, it's someone that wants that King of Wands, King of Swords, authority and power and creation, but they have not done the due diligence to be there. And so it's kind of like, oh my gosh, I know there's like a perfect example. I mean, it's just somebody who's acting like they have the say-so, or even over you, like they're calling the shots, they're doing this, they're responsible for like the whole, you know, foundation of whatever operation y'all got going on. If this is your message, you already know the situation, but there's somebody that is I do not say this. Too big for their britches. That's something you say, because I don't say that. Maybe that's something they say. Too big for their britches. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there are some preventative measures that need to be taken, or just some more thorough examination of like what's going on within y'all's business, or otherwise I feel like it's a business. It could be something else. Okay, because it's like the rate at which things are occurring is going to come to a very sudden halt if it is not checked. Again, you know if this is your message. Is there anything else? Oh, I see a card that had gotten flipped around here. Three of Pentacles. There could be like you could have like a storefront. You don't have to, of course. This could be a service-based type of business where you do work with the public, but there is like some level of public recognition here. You may have already been tipped off about this happening. It may be something that you are well aware of and you know what it is. It's just like there are ramifications. I don't even know what that word means. But again, I'm channeling, so something about being in the public eye. Okay. And just for like the third, fourth time, I'm going to say you will know if this is your message. This isn't something that's entirely blindsiding you. It's like you had an inkling that something was happening already, and there's still time to limit any damages. So trust yourself and keep walking by faith. All right.